All right, welcome back to Braid. In this one, I will be sending Matt after the last... Well, so we've got two of the secret stars. If you'll move further to the right, you will see that confirmed. One of them, as we discussed in these videos and then in the thread, is in World 2-2. He has already solved the puzzle in theory, but the actual execution takes around 2 hours. So, he has independently done that, and we are going to try our best, and you'll know if you're watching the video whether this worked or not, put that video of him collecting that star in a picture-in-picture. We are racing then to collect the other 4 stars in less time than it takes him to have solved that level. Now, in our recording session, we can't actually see that video running simultaneously, so we're just racing in a general sense. But man, it'll be really retroactively embarrassing if the cloud wins.
Dear God, it's 2 hours to acquire 4 stars. Please tell me they're not that difficult.
They're that difficult.
Oh. Well, yeah, so 2 hours, I guess. No time to lose then. Let's get on this. But, yeah, I'm really dreading the one with the rabbit. That one looks really, really horrible.
You saw
I think it was in World 5 we were talking about, there was a rabbit I saw, and I was like, that rabbit's just there to annoy me. And you're like, no, it's part of a secret star. And since that point, I've been filled with dread.
Yeah, and I sort of apologize for spoiling it. I got called out in the thread, by the way, for making the house star too easy. And people may disagree, but I feel that there are a couple puzzles in the secret stars that are just bullshit. And this is distinct from, I don't think any of the main puzzles in the game to get the puzzle pieces are particularly bullshit. I think they're generally really, really well designed and fair. But that secret star, I'm told that some people have gotten it with less hinting than I gave you. I think it's ridiculous. And I think you might have had it if we had given you, a couple hours to stare at the screen and play around, And anyway, the thing with the rabbit, and that's in World 6-6, is that it is... So do you know the deal with the King's Quest rat?
No, I don't.
There is, at one point in King's Quest, the very first game, you see a cat chasing a rat across the screen. If you don't... It's a one-time event, it goes by and then it's over. If you don't somehow magically know to throw a boot at the cat or something to save the rat, then later on the game, you'll be imprisoned and the rat just won't show up to chew you free and you're completely stuck and screwed. The thing with the rabbit...
What? Is that seriously?
Seriously.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow, that's horrible.
Yes. So this isn't quite that bad in the sense that you only have to reset the entire level as opposed to the entire game. But it's a similar level of you can solve a huge chunk of the puzzle and then only realize after the fact that you had to leave this completely insignificant and obnoxious rabbit alive to solve the last step. And I think, while it is arguably fair in that you can figure out I needed to leave the rabbit alive, it is complete bullshit because of how hard the puzzle in between leaving him alive and realizing you need him alive are.
I mean, I feel the same way about this World 2 puzzle, where it's like, you could play through literally all of Braid and get, 6 of the 7 secret stars, and then finally hop online to check out a guide and realize that you've solved the puzzle, so...
Yep, and particularly if you already got the World 2 star, that means you've just committed yourself to another 2 hours of leaving your computer running while you can't use it. Anyway... I appreciate what someone brought up about, this game is about time and irreversibility, and in some senses it's thematically appropriate for there to be a star that requires you to just stop. Like, stop everything, not just Alt-Tab. That makes sense given the theming of the game.
Yeah, I like that star. That star actually doesn't bother me as much.
Yeah.
The puzzle star bothers me, and I'm sure that this rabbit puzzle is going to annoy the hell out of me, but...
I mean, the part of the rabbit puzzle that doesn't involve the rabbit itself is really clever and cool. Like, really clever.
Okay.
And I think you're going to like it. I'm just going to do the thing where I tell you where to go and try to keep quiet, as you try and figure out how to do that. Actually, what I'm doing is I've got a bunch of jokes pulled up, and when you're fumbling around, I'll just start reading those out instead, so I am spared from the temptation to help you too much.
That's funny. Okay,
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. Although someone did point out, it is somewhat appropriate that the World 3 puzzle is lockoutable, because World 3 is all about the fact that there are some things that you just can't take back. So again, there's some thematic appropriateness to it, but on the other hand, it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, from a gameplay perspective.
So anyway, the first star that you want to go to, the first world, is 4-5. So head to your right.
Is it one secret star per world?
No. Mostly it has been till now, but the last 4, there are 2 of them in World 4 and 2 of them in World 6. So that's World 5.
Whoops. That's right. World 1 is not.
Yep.
Not shown.
4-5.
All right.
Okay, so for this star, first of all, make your way to the right side of the screen. Don't worry about anything else. I'm just going to show you where it is.
Off to a great start.
Oh, yes. Okay. The star is, go to the right, all the way to the right, above that cannon.
All right.
You have to get on top of that cannon. Oh my god. How can you have been playing for this? You don't need to reset the level, actually. You don't need this.
Well, that's all right. I don't need this little Goomba alive.
Nope. Or the rabbit.
Alright. Is there anything over here? I don't think there's going to be any use in going up there.
Nope.
Alright, so I gotta get a Goomba down there for me to jump on. Oh, too far.
Well, do you remember how you solved this part of the puzzle the first time, getting a Goomba across?
Well, the Goombas are immune to the back and forthness,
Right.
so I just have to time it right.
Sort of. That isn't quite what you did last time.
Did I use that mechanic? I don't remember.
Yes,
using
I
it.
mean, well, the other way around. You jumped off and then got the Goomba there by reversing time back. I will tell you, you are going, for many of these secret stars, you're going to need to have really fine control of the time rewind function. Like hovering around, pausing time, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to spend too much time in the 8x speed,
Alright.
but you do need to learn very fine control of it.
Alright.
What? No. Oh, damn it. Why would you do that? Now you just made yourself resolve that puzzle again.
I don't want this little fella up here?
You want to stay there. You have not done anything wrong yet. You reverse yourself off of that top platform, which if you hadn't gone back would have meant you would have to solve the puzzle to get yourself on the top platform again.
So I don't want a Goomba on this top platform with me?
You do, but you don't want to reverse yourself to a point before you got on the platform. If that makes sense.
I found a way to get a Goomba on this platform with
Yes,
me.
you did. But then you got yourself on the platform, and then you reversed to before... Never mind. Just solve the damn puzzle.
Okay.
I just mean don't reverse to a time before you were on this platform unless you have a plan to get yourself back on it.
Okay.
There is such a simpler way to do this.
Okay. Well, let's stop and think about it.
Okay, yes. What do you need to do? You need to get a Goomba through those plants.
Yeah?
Okay. I'll tell you this. Stop,
But
let
I can't
go.
see the plants.
Exist in time. Exist in time. Get out of rewind. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You can now solve this puzzle without rewinding past this point right now.
Oh, so just hop back down here again. I should put pause points where each...
No, not put pause points. Just pause. Like in
That's
your
what I meant.
playback.
What happened?
He caught the last piranha plant. Okay, damn it, I'm hinting too much again. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's annoying.
Hooray! Now you need a plan for what happens after you get him there.
I was gonna just jump on him to bounce over top of this plant, but I don't know if that's gonna work. In fact, it might not work. I could also jump on him to get up here, get up one level higher, and then bounce off of him to get over this plant.
That sounds
That's
reasonable.
probably the smarter route. Alright. No. Keep going. Alright. Man, this is annoying. Wow. I'm not even at the challenging part of the puzzle yet.
No,
am I?
this is the challenging part of the puzzle. I mean, it continues to be challenging for some time, but this is definitely challenging.
Ugh, God.
Just be careful. You need to have fine control over your reversing and your manipulation of this mode. Which doesn't necessarily mean moving slowly all the time, just means having really precise control of where you pause time. Think of it this way, this is training a skill that you will need for multiple other stars. In any case, so my wife is doing a production of Nonsense that I am helping run tech for.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one point in the show where at the beginning of the second act they come out and they're supposed to tell lame Catholic religious jokes like, how do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Ha 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 ha, that kind of stuff. Anyway, I can tell that
Okay.
you're really engaged in this conversation. So I'm like, those jokes are lame. Let's replace them. So I went looking up Catholic jokes. And first of all, I found that there are jokes that some Catholics tell that are completely incomprehensible to anyone who doesn't actually know like the intricacies of Catholic doctrine and the various monastic orders.
Damn it.
Um,
Okay.
Like this one. A man walked up to a Franciscan and Jesuit and asked, "How many novenas must you say to get a Mercedes-Benz?" The Franciscan asked, "What's a Mercedes-Benz?" The Jesuit asked, "What's a novena?" I have no idea what the fuck. But there's
I can
others.
tell
and-
you what a Mercedes-Benz is.
Yeah, well, I get the idea of the Franciscans. The Franciscan line, I understand. The Jesuit, I don't even slightly. Anyway, there's also ones that are funny even if you don't know the exact details. Like, two men considering a religious vocation were having a conversation. What is similar about the Jesuit and Dominican orders? The one asked. The second replied, well, they were both founded by Spaniards, St. Dominic for the Dominicans and St. Ignatius of Loyola for the Jesuits. They were also both founded to combat heresy, the Dominicans to fight the Albigensians and the Jesuits to fight the Protestants. Well, what is different about the Jesuit and Dominican orders? Met any Albigensians lately?
Wow.
Yeah.
These are classy jokes.
Yeah. Anyway, the other thing that I thought was fascinating is apparently a lot of the jokes that Catholics tell about Jesuits are identical. Well, you got another chance at this one. Got another chance. Because he's not dead yet, just you.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
Pause here for a couple minutes so you, quote, save this position in your history. All right, anyway. Yeah, the jokes that Catholics tell about Jesuits, same as jokes that Jews tell about themselves. I want to find the example that I found. I have a page of Catholic jokes pulled up, of course. Anyway, Franciscan goes to get his hair cut. Wanders in the barber, gets a magnificent cut, says, thank you, how much is it? Barber says, oh, for a man of the cloth, it's free. Franciscan says, oh, thank you. Next day, the barber wakes up to find, it's a case of fruit and vegetables from the Franciscan's monastery on his doorstep. And it's like, oh, wonderful. A week later, a Trappist monk comes in and sort of holds up a sign saying, hey, well, how much for a haircut? Barber says, oh, it's free for a man of the cloth. Trappist nods his head and thanks. Next day, the barber wakes up to find a whole case of jam on his doorstep and thanks. A week later, a Jesuit shows up for a haircut. Asks, how much is it? Barber says, oh, for a man of the cloth, it's free. Jesuit says, thank you. Next morning, barber wakes up to find 12 Jesuits on his doorstep.
Oh, God.
I'm fairly sure that you can.
All the hate.
I'm fairly sure that you can just jump over that second piranha plant, actually. Have you tried that? I think the timing works out for that one. Oh no, I remember that. Okay, hang on, Matt. I'll tell you, you haven't done anything wrong yet.
Oh, I can time it right so that this guy doesn't have to die.
Yes, good work. Oh, little farther back, and it would have been perfect.
All right.
Nicely done.
Dope. God. This is the worst puzzle ever. That's only one of 4. Oh my God.
This is not the worst puzzle ever. This is definitely the easiest of the 4 that we're going to be tackling today.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, remember, precise control. Precise control. Good. Yes! And now you're golden. Well done! Well done. Alright. Your next star is, and you can escape to the clouds. You don't have to get back out of here. World 4-7. This puzzle is a bitch. Holy shit. Okay. So, I would like you to head up to the top. Don't worry about the key for right now.
Alright.
Go to the right. Alright, so, there is a whole other set of platforms above you. You need to get yourself there, you need to get the key there, and you need to get the Goomba there. And only then can you start solving the actual puzzle.
Alright. Let's get a quick refresher. So here's
This is the end of the world.
Alright. Alright, well, so I gotta get the Goomba. So if I kill... Okay, I'm gonna come up here, so I'm up here. And I'm gonna... so he doesn't actually come down here. And I can't open the door because...
Nope, you don't need to worry about that. The entire puzzle is above you, like directly above your head, out of sight. You need to get yourself, the key, and the Goomba up there.
Okay. Might as well just be holding the key the whole time. I don't see any reason not to.
Because of what world this is. This is the Fickle Companion key.
Oh, annoying. Damn.
So what's your plan at the moment? What are you trying to accomplish right now?
Well, when I go back in time, I'm probably going to grab that key again. Damn. I want to kill this guy and try and bounce off of him to get a little bit higher.
I will suggest that you try to do your bouncing from the left side, like perch on the cannon. You've got the right idea, but you'll find it much easier if you start from the left.
Alright. No!
What? Start from the left. Jump from the left side of the gap. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I could send him... Oh, no.
No. So that was the correct first step, but you're not done. There's more involved in getting yourself up there than just jumping off of him.
Well, I was thinking if I stand under him and jump, I could bounce him up there, but I don't know.
Right, but first you want to get yourself up there. I'll give you that hint. And you did exactly the right thing, and that still wasn't enough height.
So I don't know that I can plan on double jumping off.
Okay, why not?
Ah.
Very good. Ah.
Except for that last part. That
Yeah,
wasn't
the
very
execution was flawed, but the idea was brilliant.
good. Ugh.
Timing's tricky.
I do hate this game. Alright.
Here's some more Catholic jokes for you to keep you entertained while you wait. The scene is New York City. A man is going to jump off a building. Up rushes a good Irish cop. Cop yells up to the man, "Don't jump! Think of your father!" Man replies, "Haven't got a father. I'm going to jump." The cop goes through a list of relatives, mothers, brothers, sister, etc. Each time the man says, "Haven't got one. I'm going to jump." Desperate, the cop yells, "Don't jump! Think of the Blessed Virgin!" Man replies, "Who's that?" Cop yells, "Jump, Protestant! You're blocking traffic."
Wow. Yeah, these are some horrible jokes you've got lined up. Are you actually considering any of them for the production?
No. This is just stuff I found while... Brilliant. While researching. We didn't end up replacing them. And surprisingly, the audience really liked what I always think of as the incredibly lame jokes.
What are they?
Oh my gosh.
I have to do this twice in a row.
Yes,
it's
you do.
not enough that I have to do it once.
Also, you should probably retrieve the key first. Because that key is stuck where you can't get it once you get that Goomba up there. Unless the cannon fires a new Goomba, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember. I had to remember the specific mechanics of this game. This level, I mean.
Pair of Irish ditch diggers were repairing some road damage directly across the street from a house of prostitution. They witnessed a Protestant minister lurking about, then ducking into the house. "Would you look at that, Darby," said Pat. "What a shameful disgrace as Protestant reverends sittin' in a house of the likes of that place." They both shook their heads and continued working. A short time later, they watched as a rabbi looked around cautiously and then darted into the house when he was satisfied no one was looking. "Did you see that, Darby?" Pat asked in shock and disbelief. "Is nothing holy to those Jewish rabbis? I just can't understand what the world is coming to these days. A man of the cloth indulging himself in sins of the flesh. 'Tis a shame, I tell ya." Not much later, a third man, a Catholic priest, was seen lurking about the house, looking around to see if anyone was watching. "Hooray! Good for you!" Then quietly sneaking in. "Oh no, Darby, look!" said Pat, removing his cap and crossing himself. "One of the poor girls must have died."
Oh, funny.
Yeah. Anyway, don't worry about the key for right now.
God,
Actually, yes, this is yep, jump off to the left, I think, is a great plan. I could be wrong, but on the other hand, it can't really hurt you to do it, so. Okay, so now you've got a big period when you can reverse yourself to get back up here.
Yes.
That's how you will get back up. But now your next step is to get the Goomba and the key up.
Okay. Oh, so now that I've seen it, it exists.
Yes.
Interesting. This also makes it annoying for me to get down here and kill this Goomba. Oh, wow. I almost, by dumb luck, landed on him. Damn it. Oh, he doesn't bounce.
He does, you just have to get yourself positioned a little better. You have the right idea, just didn't have yourself in the right place. Try jumping up at the right moment. Or did you?
I felt like I did, but I clearly didn't.
Remember, this is a world that also allows for a certain amount of Goomba juggling.
Alright, I could try jumping from the left. No! Dang it. Ugh, it's annoying. You annoy me. No, that's not high enough. Oh, I think I have an idea. Let's see. Whoa. Not exactly what I intended to do, but interesting all the same.
Oh, Matt, I screwed something up. I'm sorry. You're going to need to redo the last step because I told you the wrong thing. Try reversing until you get up to the top.
Okay.
You want to be right after you got up there when you still had the key in your hand in the puzzle area up there. Okay, so carefully reverse until you've got the key. Okay, pause. Hang on, because this is complicated enough without, having to redo everything. Yeah, you want to exit to the right, not to the left.
Right, so that way the key is still up here. Okay.
And now you don't want to move any farther left past the point where you first got up here. Because if you move left past that point, the key will drop back down. So you've got to get the Goomba up without moving left on the screen of about midway between the cannon. That means you're going to have to get the Goomba from the right-hand platform.
Yeah, which is actually sort of my plan all
Yep.
along.
And you have the right idea about using your death twice. You see what I mean? You got to keep the key up there.
I don't know what I'm doing now. I was supposed to double jump him there, but...
Yep, I mean, you have the right idea. You just need to hit him twice in a row, which you didn't. But you haven't
locked as far right as I need to.
Precisely.
Right?
You just can't go farther left than when you got the key up there. It was very stupid and of me to tell you otherwise.
Double
I know.
death.
Yeah, this is a really tricky one.
Ugh.
Oh!
That didn't do it?
No, I guess you need to jump or something. Oh, man, that's close. Yeah, you have to jump off the cannon, off the platform, basically, to get the first one. So, while you're waiting, you jump off the platform, pause yourself right where you need to be, and then you can reverse to when you were up in the air. Oh! Oh, is it going to do it? Is it going to do it?
Oh, we'll never know.
Oh, well, we would have, because he would have kept
yeah,
going
'cause
on
he
his
would've gone
trajectory. But yeah, right idea, just a little tighter execution.
Oh, I needed to have stood by the ladder anyways. Alright.
Careful of the key.
Damn it.
You gotta reverse. Gotta reverse time. Okay.
Alright, there we go.
What was...
I was trying to pause myself in midair there.
Yeah.
Man, this is annoying. I went too far forward. Did that work?
What do you mean, did that work?
I was just being silly. Because it obviously didn't work.
Gotta jump. You have to jump.
I was slamming on the spacebar.
Well, try this. Jump jump on your way down. So before the first headbutt, jump into that chasm instead of just stepping off.
Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, let's try that.
Man, this puzzle is a bitch and a half. And even after this, you're still not done. This is just getting all the components in place. So jump off and pause. Is what I'm saying making sense?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to execute it. I gotta jump here, and then I gotta...
No. Jump off the platform. Like that. Right, and then pause in midair. Then when you reverse, you'll be higher. You see?
Oh, that was... I was saying... Okay, so when I'm right here...
I know
he
that's
bounces
what you're
off me.
saying, but that doesn't give you enough time.
And then when he's right here, so I want to be jumping here. and
Jump
then
from
off
there
here.
off the platform. Stand on the ladder and then jump off the platform to the left. So not just a straight up and down jump, but so that when you reverse from hanging in midair, you'll be higher.
Did you actually get these?
I did. Ah!
I keep hitting the wrong arrow. I wish it was left, right instead of up, down. It's really confusing to me to remember whether up is forward or backwards or
Apparently.
downwards. Wouldn't left, right make more sense anyways?
Yes, that's what I thought it was, if you remember at the beginning of the LP. I misremembered. Okay. The 98-year-old Mother Superior from Ireland was dying. The nuns gathered around her bed, trying to make her last journey comfortable. They gave her some warm milk to drink, but she refused. Then one of the nuns took the glass back to the kitchen. Remembering a bottle of Irish whiskey received as a gift the previous Christmas, she opened and poured a generous amount into the warm milk. Back at Mother Superior's bed, she held the glass to her lips. Mother drank a little, then a little more, and before they knew it, she had drunk the whole glass down to the last drop. "Mother," the nuns asked with earnest, "please give us some wisdom before you die." She raised herself up in bed with a pious look on her face and said, "Don't sell that cow."
Because the milk?
Because they put whiskey in the milk.
But she put whiskey in it.
No,
herself.
the other nun did.
Oh, I missed the setup. That made what I'm sure was a hilariously funny joke.
It's
not
okay.
Funny for
this
me.
is mostly for our viewers, because you need to be concentrating on the game. I just feared they might start getting bored.
Well, that's a reasonable assumption since I myself...
Ah! You need fine control. You can't just bludgeon your way through this. You need to have really precise control over where you
keep
pause
saying
time.
You keep saying that as if I have the luxury of having really fine motor
magically,
control. But it's not a...
Come on.
It's not a luxury. No, because you have to do it very quickly. It's like, it's easy to say you need to execute against this plan and you need to really think it out and you need to understand what you're doing and you need to use finesse over the time controls. But you have to do it all so quickly that it's not actually about finesse, really. It's just about mashing the buttons really, really quickly. In the right order.
Promise you it's not. Having solved this puzzle, if you're mashing the buttons, you're doing it wrong.
So that was a perfect execution of your strategy, and it didn't work.
Wait, really? Did you actually get him
Yes.
the second time on the bottom of at the top of a jump?
On a jump, yeah.
Because that looked like you were still just standing.
It felt like a jump to me. I slammed the spacebar.
Someone in our thread was worrying about mat-on-mat violence. Oops, sorry.
I'm worried about the 2-hour time limit.
I told you.
God, why would somebody be so evil as to design this into a game?
Okay. The general concept is right. You do want to headbutt him once under the cannon and then get him again at the very peak of a jump. However you want to execute that is fine. If you want to just reverse...
Is there another strategy I could do? Because
No,
I'm
this is
clearly
the only
not able to execute yours.
This is the only way to do it. You gotta get him twice. There's no other way.
Oh, God. But I'm saying, like, other than this particular back and
No,
forward...
try...
like,
You know, ignore my strategy if it doesn't work. If you want to just reverse and then in real time jump up under him again, then do that instead of trying to reverse to the apex of a jump. The point is to get him at a jump, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't care how you do it, but that's what you need to do.
Damn it. This game is stupid. People who like this game are stupid. I hate this game.
Yeah, these stars are ridiculous. This one's just so precise. Thankfully, once you get him up there, the rest of the puzzle isn't actually nearly as precision-based. This is the only part that requires, like, platforming skill.
I don't even know if this is platforming skill.
This is platforming skill. This is control over your... Fine control over your position in space.
And time. That's the part that keeps fucking me up.
Go, go, go! Oh.
He jumps on him. Tim jumps on him as he reverses.
Then maybe you should just step off the platform like you were originally doing, reverse right back on there, run and jump. Try that then. Maybe my idea is completely unhelpful. Seriously, I'm hearing so many button presses, and I just don't understand what you're doing with all of them. So, Matt, you understand that when you hit shift, hitting down or up or whichever it is once freezes time. You are one step away from stopping, right?
Yes, but I have to hit it multiple times because I need to go a little bit further forward. It's not enough to just... See, by the time I hit the up arrow, I'm already gone backwards in time a little bit. So I have to hit it twice.
Oh, okay. Or don't hit shift until slightly later, until you're a little bit past the point of where you want to be in midair.
Alright, I can try that.
But then you have to immediately move. Like the instant that you get that first boing, you should at that point be rewinding.
Alright, let's call out the keystrokes here, because that might help me. So it's
okay.
shift down, right?
Okay.
So I go here and I shift down.
But then you have to hit up again quickly.
It's shift up. Shift up is what I meant then. I was saying it wrong. So I need to do shift up to pause, and then I need to do down twice.
And then just let go of shift when you get back close to where you want to be.
Too far.
You want to minimize keystrokes so that you're not slamming the keyboard and distracting yourself. Oh, that was just really close. Oh my god.
God, if I live in San Francisco, if I ever see the designer of this game, it's gonna be really hard to not punch him in the nuts for this level. Alright, let's see.
You only hit up once. You hit up more than once that time.
No, that wasn't the problem. I didn't hit it fast enough that time.
Oh.
Alright.
Go. Ah! Oh. So you don't have to wait right before the Goomba comes out of the cannon to do this.
You know, I don't even think I need to actually jump off the platform, really. Do
I? I don't know. Find out.
Yeah, I do.
I think you do.
I'm even second-guessing myself over all this now.
But you're still waiting, hanging in midair way too long after you hit him the first time.
Dude, way too long. It's like a tenth of a second too long.
Well, after you hear that boing, you should immediately be going.
I'm pressing the buttons as fast as I think I'm capable of.
Then you need to anticipate. And this is why this isn't an action platformer thread.
I would do a lot better at an action platformer, actually. I mean, give me an example of one. I think I can.
Super Meat Boy. You didn't jump.
Like I've been playing Binding of Isaac, and
that's not an action platformer.
But it's the same Twitch-type gameplay.
It is more twitchy, that's true.
And I got through several worlds of Super Meat Boy. I don't know, man. This is just brutal.
I want to take the controller.
You know what we could always do?
What?
Find some video on YouTube of somebody solving this.
Uh-huh. Because the draw of this LP is definitely showing off the solutions to these levels for the first time. Because no one's really seen or played Braid. It's a kind of hidden game. Conversation I was having with a friend after starting to play Portal is like, my God, Portal 2 is so good. Someone needs to hear this. He was like, yes, finally a little company called Valve will be put on the map.
That expression caught in this moment on time on Tim's face is exactly how I feel right now. My God. We're gonna have to break up this video here soon.
We're gonna finish this damn star. Okay. It really isn't this difficult. No! Ah!
Someone is going to die before this thread is over.
You know what I want you to do? I want you to kill that Goomba. Now pause. Just pause standing there for a minute or two. Not a minute or two, literally. But, okay, now reverse back to there, to where you were standing there for a minute or two. So you've got that as a reference point, so that when you reverse, you won't immediately go down the ladder. Because you can't apparently control... Yes!
Are you joking?
That's,
Are you joking?
Hang on, I think that did it.
Me?
I think that did it.
Oh, it didn't. It definitely didn't.
Oh
my God. This game is the worst game ever.
Oh.
You're right, though, that I should stand on this ladder. That was a good helpful tip.
Gotta jump earlier. Yeah, you just jumped a little late, and he was already coming down.
I think that was
almost
the
got
tip
it.
that broke this open for me, though.
Good, good.
Oh, I didn't need to jump. That's right, we're just doing that. This is just to set me up for the puzzle. It's not even to
Though
solve
honestly, the puzzle itself is going to be trivial in comparison. You're gonna find it a breeze. Man, I went to all this work to set up something so easy. Let go of shift.
There's so much rage going on in this moment right now.
Motherfucker!
Alright, I'm gonna just take a quick breather here. Just 1 second.
Pause,
Ooh,
we are
deep breath,
experiencing
deep breath.
technical difficulties.
Alright.
Oh, I was pretending to cry, but my dog came over and put his head on my lap in sympathy anyway. I'm gonna watch him instead of you for a couple of minutes, because that's way more relaxing and pleasurable right now. So let me know if you solve this puzzle, and I'll look at the screen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's literally 0 people have watched this video this far. It's just too frustrating.
Oh no. No. You're totally wrong about that. I mean, it may be nice of you to put in some subtitles, directing people, to where this madness ends.
No, are you joking? If I'm suffering like this, then other people are gonna suffer with me.
Got it. Okay. Hi, puppy. You're very cute. You're a good puppy. Yeah. No, don't lick my foot. No, stop. No. Hi. Oh, you got big brown eyes. You're a cute little guy. Yeah, you are. You like petting? You like getting petted? Is that the best thing? Oh, are you so much more relaxing than watching Matt play Braid? Yes, you are. Yes, you are more relaxing than that. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Puppy.
I'm pretty sure a bed of nails is more relaxing than me right now.
That's cool. I'm petting my puppy. He's a good boy. Goes wag wag to him.
Oh, man, look at that. Just... Ugh.
Look at what? This adorable dog that I'm petting?
Shut
Yes,
up,
I
hate
will
you.
look at that. Oh man, at one of the cast parties this weekend, we were invited to bring our dog, and the other family in the cast that has 2 golden retrievers also brought theirs. So we had 3 golden retrievers. And one of them is like a 4-month-old puppy. So, and the other of theirs is a pretty small dog. And ours is on the large size for golden. So we had a tiny, medium, and large golden retriever all running around and playing together. It was the best thing ever. Also incredibly distracting from like, did that do it? Did that do it?
No.
The other
No, it
thing you
definitely
can
didn't.
think of, if this is really tricky, is pause time and reverse the instant you hit him the second time, so that you can get under him again for a third jump.
What if I tried something even simpler, where I just do a timing attack, and I wait until the exact right moment, and I just jump off, and then I reverse? Oh, no, that didn't work. I don't worry about... Basically, what if I pretend that the only button I could use to solve this puzzle was shift? Would that actually make it easier for me? Oh,
That's what I was telling you to do the first time.
But you weren't
But-
putting it in clear
Good.
terms,
Well,
apparently.
good. If you know what, if you understand it the way you phrased it, then run with that.
Let's say the only button I can press is the shift key. Is it possible to solve this? I think it might be. I think we were just grossly overthinking it.
I wasn't.
Hey, you're a part of this now. Like it or not.
I know. So, after dumping another, 6 inches of snow on us mid-April... You did it! Holy fucking shit!
I can't believe I did it. This is the
Oh my
proudest moment
god!
of my life.
Oh my god! Now we have to wait as you reverse time all the way back to when you were up there. That's what we're doing. Put it in 8x reverse. We got to reverse time all the way back until you were up there too.
I'm too nervous. I can't do faster than like 2x reverse.
Just no, do 8x because took a long fucking time down here. Just don't let go of shift until because then if you overshoot, you can just fast forward back to the right place. No, don't.
This is fun. So not only is it the most frustrating and annoying puzzle ever, it literally forces you to relive every bit of how frustrating and annoying it was.
Well, it wouldn't have if instead of climbing up the ladder every goddamn fucking time, you had just reversed. Seriously. Look how many times you went up and down that stupid fucking ladder.
Well, welcome to my hell. This has been the last 40 minutes for me. God.
Every time you go out to the right, I'm like, ooh, is this it? Nope, he's just killing another Goomba that he messed up.
Oh, man. This level is horrible, and this isn't even the hardest one?
I may have to revise. I don't know. It is not the only one that requires really precise control of the pause function. There are others that require you to do similarly precise things with pausing yourself at an exact moment in time while green things in the world around you move.
I will point out again that this is 8x reverse speed.
Yep.
That's how annoying this star was. Oh my god. What is happening? Come on.
Hey! Don't kill the Goomba! Don't you dare fucking kill that Goomba or take his key from him.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay paused right here and we can just talk this shit out. Okay, what is happening? I don't even care about spoilers right now. Tell me explicitly what I'm supposed to do.
Alright.
Because if I could accidentally kill this Goomba, I'm gonna get on the next airplane and fly to your house and punch you in the face.
You can't accidentally kill the Goomba. Here's what you need to do. You need to let the Goomba... So the Goombas already carry the key all the way over to the left. Actually, can you move over to the left and then pause? Because that will make it easier to discuss the level.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Pause. So, and anyone in the thread concerned about spoilers can go fuck themselves. You need to
seriously
pick up the key from the Goomba when he's coming from the left of the ladder and walk up. So basically perch on the ladder, grab the key and run up quickly before he can take it away from you again.
Okay.
You need to be on the ladder. And up. Oh, wait. Hang on, move all the way to the left. Move all the way to the left first, just to be in the left. Okay, thank you.
What just happened?
You killed the fucking Goomba.
Tell me we can undo this.
No, it's green. You gotta get it up here again.
And I need the Goomba to solve this level?
Yes.
Well, can't I just use the key to do something?
Yes, get the key to the ladder. Go for that.
Oh my god. Come on, you stupid key. Just move backwards. Just a little bit more. Come on. I'm not doing it. We're not going to get this star.
Ah!
Man. Well, that was fun. Fucking ladder kill. Ladder kills are the worst. Stupid, cheesy ladder kill. Ugh. Why did that even... It's because my feet were technically just a little bit off the ground and then he walked into my feet.
I guess so. Tell you what. Let's call this a video. I want you to look up a video walkthrough of this level online. And then when we record the next 2 stars, you can either try and recreate it exactly in that order, or, you know what, just get it off screen sometime so that we can at least see the ending eventually.
I'm worried. I'm worried that I won't be able to get this star without, I don't know, punching my computer monitor or, like, just throwing my laptop off this 5th story window. Should I be worried about that?
Watch, you know what, let's call this a video for now, because I don't think it would be enjoyable or healthy for us to try and get the Goomba back up here. But I encourage you. There's a great video walkthrough of it. That's like the first result for Braid secret star locations or whatever. What comes next isn't nearly as difficult as in terms of execution as what happened before. Now we are.
I love how you're talking me down here. You're like, no, you can do it. Well, I believe in you.
We are now back in puzzle platformer territory in the sense of the difficulty is in figuring out what to do, not doing it.
Yeah.
So take a look, and maybe on your own time before we in the next week before we come back to record more Braid, grab this one without the pressure of having to be interesting or recording at the same time.
I don't think I've ever been really truly interesting during this video, but thank you for all the extremely racist jokes. And
they were not racist. They were not racist.
Creedist? No, I'm kidding. The
Catholics can take it.
They can take it. It's true. And also for being there to yell insults at me as I try for how many attempts was that? We watched it in reverse quickly. I should have been doing a tally. I bet you it was more than 50. So here's to the next 50 attempts of getting that fucking Goomba up here and trying to get this secret star. I hope you people in the thread are happy.
Watch the video walkthrough first.
Ugh.
Because seriously, it's not worth it at this point.
Well,
Give
this
it,
was
hey,
a
Matt,
horrible
Matt,
Sunday.
Matt, before we quit, give it one more try to get the Goomba up here. Walk off this platform to the right. Get the Goomba.
Okay, this is the very last try, though.
Give it one shot at it.
Okay, here goes. For all the marbles.
Not quite. Oh, well. All right. This
on that happy note.
Yeah. This has been Braid, I guess.
This has been Braid, the worst game ever created. I hope you enjoyed watching me rub my face against the keyboard for the last hour.
Oh my god, it has literally been an hour. That's amazing.
Well, there you go. Until next time, when Secret Star continues on the worst LP in history. Let's play Braid.
All right, see you then.